Hey, today we're in Surprise, Arizona, and I wanted to share with you this fabulous new community called Paloma Creek. Stick around to the end of the video because I'm going to share a couple of mistakes that you can avoid when purchasing a new home. And as you can see, I'm in the community facility here. This is a brand new master plan community that just opened up in Surprise, Arizona. And so we're going to take you around today and show you everything that they have to offer. This is a Meritage product, and they've just done a fabulous job of creating this community. The price points in this community start right around $370,000, and they will top out somewhere around the mid-5s. And here we are in the Enza model. This is their starting home. It's a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 2-car garage, and it's coming in at 1,346 square feet. Let's go take a look and see what we have. Right off to the right, we have a hallway, which leads to the secondary bedroom. And this is a good size with a standard size closet. And I want you to take a look up here. This is one of Meritage's selling features. They spray foam this entire home. They create an envelope, and this helps keep the temperatures extremely comfortable, which is what we all want here in Arizona, especially in the blazing summer heat. But it also helps with noise reduction, so you're going to have a nice quiet room when you're sleeping at night.
And they do it on the exterior walls too.
Right, so this whole home is in what they call a styrofoam envelope, so that's pretty cool. And straight ahead we have our public bath. You have your tub shower combo as well as a single vanity. Moving on, here we are in the laundry area, and it's good because it's not right off the garage, so it makes getting in and out of here very comfy. And we have a little package right here for storage as well. Right, and here we are in our second bedroom, good size. This is showing as a nursery space. As I said, this is maybe not huge, but it is a great starter home. And let's take a walk down the hallway, and then this space opens up into your living space. We have a nice kitchen here with 42-inch upper cabinets, have your standard dishwasher and a gas cooktop range, which is nice. I don't know about you, but I am not a big fan of cooking with electricity. I have tried an induction cooktop, which is better, but I still love my gas. And here we have an overmount sink over the granite. And then we are gonna see a pantry here, decent size. And another nice thing is you have a nice bright little area here, so you're not gonna feel like you're in a dark space. Here we have our coat closet, and the entry to the garage is just going to be over here to the left. And finally, we're going to head off into the master suite. This is a very good size space. It might be a little tight for a king size bed. This is showing a queen with room for nightstands. And you have 2 wall spaces for your TV and your dresser, however to lay out your room. And checking out the master bathroom, you have your water closet, as well as a walk-in shower space, standard size, and a dual vanity. And then of course we can't live without our closet space, so let's go check that out. And that's a good size as well. And here we are in the backyard space. What I will notice is you do have a smaller footprint for a patio, but not bad overall for a starter home. And this is what your backyard looks like. There's no amenities put into this backyard, but it gives you a really good idea of what you can expect. Okay, now we're headed into the Sierra floor plan. This floor plan, it comes in at 1,496 square feet, 4-bedroom, 2-bath, 2-car garage home. Let's go take a look. Right off here to the left, as we enter the doorway, we have a hallway with 2 bedrooms. Nice thing about these is that this bedroom is split across the hallway from the other bedroom over here. So you're not gonna have a noise issue between the bedrooms there because you're not sharing a wall. There's a bathroom space in between these two. And here we are in the public bathroom space. Very cute design. This gives you a nice idea of the little touches you can do to make the home your own and extra special. And then across the hallway, here we are in the other bedroom as well. Pretty standard size. There is a little bit of room here, depending for a very small desk. And then we have another hallway right here. This is going to be the garage entryway. And here you're gonna have a nice bedroom as well, which in this case, they have it set up as an office, which is great. This is off from all the other spaces as well. So if you need that office space, this is gonna be a quiet little space to do your activities, your work activities during the day. And your laundry room's gonna be right off that bedroom, and it's wide enough just to handle the washer and dryer and a little bit of storage space up above. And we're gonna take a right, and we have a coat closet. Might be a good space for storing your cleaning supplies if you don't store them in your garage. And here we are in the kitchen space, and it's pretty much designed very similarly to the last model we took a look at. This has a drop-in range, which is kind of nice. It has a little bit fancier look to it versus just a stove that's pushed into the space. So that makes it nice. And then if we take a look, we're gonna find a pantry as well. And once again, it looks very similar to the last model home we took a look at. And then you have an offset space here, dining room, good size, definitely. I like having this space kind of offset from the living space. It makes it just feel a little bit more roomy, kind of separates the space. Even though it's an open floor plan, it still feels a little bit different visually.
Do you want to tell them about how like these homes are built to spec?
So how this community works is the builder has decided to build all of these homes as specs. And what that means is that you won't have the build time on these. You can come and select a home, the floor plan that you like, and the color palette that you like.
Such as the countertop.
Right, and the cabinet colors. And we will help you find that home that meets all your criteria. And there's a very good chance that it'll be ready very shortly, within a couple of weeks, and or already ready for you to purchase if you're looking for something right now. Another good factor in these builder spec is that you are not going to be building and waiting and wondering what's going to happen to the interest rate market, what's going to happen to the housing market. You are going to be able to get into your home quickly, and they are offering really, really good incentives right now for you to use their lender. It's going to knock a couple of points off of the standard interest rate right now, which is really, really helpful. Even if that's not your forever loan, it still gives you a much better interest rate for your monthly payment. So let's take a look outside. So this backyard space is really, really good. It's a really great size. You're gonna have plenty of room back here if you decide you wanna put a pool or something like that in here. You will have 4 feet of access pretty much on the sides of these homes, which isn't a tremendous amount, but they can get equipment back here for that size of a home if a pool is just a must-have for you. But this is a really good size. And here we are in the main living space, and I'd say this is probably, it's gonna be about a 10 to 12 foot wide space. So this isn't the biggest footprint for public space. It's doable, but I can feel definitely that we're lacking a little bit here, if I'm being totally honest. And then let's head off into the master. Now this space, very good. This is ample room in here. Very good size. As it's shown, this is a king bed with 2 nightstands on either side, and you got dual windows here, which is good. So you're gonna get air flowing through the space if you want. And there's plenty of room here for a large TV, like they have it displayed here. So that's really nice.
This
Definitely.
master suite's a lot bigger than the last one.
For sure.
Bigger walk-in shower.
Yeah, this feels like it has more width to it, for sure, which is comfortable. And we have dual vanities here and a water closet. And then right here we have the master closet, and I like this because it just kind of it feels like one space, basically. There's no doorway for this closet, which maybe is a good thing or not a good thing.
This one's more rectangular than the last one, deeper.
Yeah.
Not as wide as the last one.
It's a good size, but that might be putting me off just a little bit, not having a door. Okay, let's take a look at the next model. And here we are outside the Mason floor plan. This is going to be an 1,832 square foot home, and this is a 4-bedroom, 2-bath, 2-car garage home. And why I wanted to start out here was because I wanted to show you how cute this front patio space is. You can throw a couple of chairs out here, maybe a patio table, and it makes just a really cute spot. It's so convenient because you can watch the kids ride their bikes out in front. So let's go take a look inside. Okay, right away, I'm going to tell you, I think think this is gonna be my favorite model. I think you're really gonna like it. Let's take a look. Right off to the right, we have a beautiful office space. Of course, this is also a bedroom if you need it to be. It's a very good size. I don't know about you, but I would not mind working in this space. And here we are in the public bath, 2 vanities, tub and shower combo, very good size, and then a mirrored bedroom as well. I love how none of these bedrooms adjoin. It's perfect, keeps the kids sleeping. This is very nice size once again. And yeah, this is a bit of hallway here, but I love that you can do some really cool decorating here. It just makes it really pretty. Plenty of wall space here for artwork. And let's head off across the hallway to another bedroom. Now this is a super nice size as well. And they have it laid out just perfectly. Love the little desk space here. Nice little quiet place to do work. And here you have a coat closet. Then moving down the hallway, here we are in our laundry space. This is a very nice size because you have extra room for a fridge if you would like. And they also have it plumbed for a sink here if that's what you choose as well.
This one's deeper and it has some storage space.
I love that storage aspect. And here we have a switch that recirculates the air in the home so your air quality stays good. We're concerned about air quality in these homes because they are so efficient, and that will keep the air circulating into the home so that you don't build up chemicals that you don't want to be breathing. And moving on to the main living space.
Kitchen's pretty similar to the last one.
Yeah, and by the way, they only have 4 packages to choose from, 4 color palette packages, and they all have a name for them. So in this particular home, this is called Distinct. It's a gray granite and a coordinating floor tile, and I believe this is an 18-inch floor tile. That is one thing that I'm noticing in the homes that I'm not seeing it everywhere, is that you might not be seeing those spectacular 24 by 36 tiles or say the wood plank flooring, but in this more affordable product, that's probably where some of the savings come in. But what you're not going to be surprised by is that all these public spaces where you do see tile, that is what you get. You're not going to be buying add-ons like we've seen in some places where there's carpet mostly everywhere except the main living space, and then you have to upgrade that to get tile into the rest of the space. So that's really nice. You come into these homes and they are not full of options. So what you see is what you're going to get. And so you're not going to get some major financial surprises too in the price point. So that's a nice thing. This is a great sized kitchen. Once again, I think these pantries are pretty standard throughout these floor plans. You got ample countertop space and a very nice sized island. This is plenty of space for 4. So if you're not wanting to be seated at the dining room table, quick and easy, get our meals done and get moving along, go out and have fun. And I like this dining room, the way it's offset. Once again, it's super spacious. There's room for additional storage here as well behind this table. And you have a larger space, larger slider door. Yes, this is gonna be 8 feet, I'm feeling like. Super nice size. And here you have a good entertainment space. They have this really large sectional. You got multiple configurations of how you can set up your living room. So that's nice if you like to change up your living space. Now let's go check out the master bedroom. Very nice size, super functional. This is perfect. Not too little space and not too much either. So that means we're utilizing the square footage in the home to its best potential. And here we have the master bathroom, pretty much standard in all the floor plans as well, but it gives you a good idea. It's super livable, super comfy space. Good size closet. Okay, let's check out the next model. And here we are in the Avery floor plan. This is a 5-bedroom, 3-bath, 2-car garage home and 2,406 square feet, and you're gonna love this one. So right away off the entryway, take a right, and here's your garage entryway. And here we have a suite. So this is a nice 2nd-gen living space or a teenager's room, or how they have it set up here for an office, all inclusive. You can have your own bathroom in here, relax during your lunch hour, and you have a walk-in closet here as well. But I think this is a great space if you have a parent living with you, maybe taking care of an elderly parent or what have you. This is a great space for them. And then moving across the hallway, there's going to be 3 bedrooms here as well. We'll head off to the front of the house and check out this bedroom. This is a very nice sized bedroom. You have dual windows off the front of the house, and you can really tell that this is an extra layer length bedroom, which is super nice. Then you got a spot here for your desk and entertainment and dresser on the wall. Very nice. And here we have bathroom number 2. And this is a dual vanity along with a tub shower combo. And check out this storage space over here. And one thing I will say is I feel like this should have closet doors on it. I mean, it wouldn't be terribly hard to frame up a wall and put some double doors there if you want, or a single door, but it would make it a little bit more of a finished space. Heading across the hallway, another nice sized bedroom, standard closet, very good space overall though, I feel like. And this is an adjoining bedroom combo right here. Very nice. And let's go take a look at the wall here. I want to show you a little bit about smart home features. So this comes equipped with a Honeywell smart home controller here. And this will control your devices throughout the home. And as well as you have a remote door lock. So that's a really nice feature. And also a video doorbell at the front. So you always know who's at your door, even if you're not here, and you're gonna know when your packages are being delivered. We have a nice hallway. Step over here and we find our laundry center. Once again, there's an option there for a wet sink for you, or if you don't need that, that's a great space for your additional fridge, freezer, for additional food and beverage storage. Coat closet off here to the left. Here we have our great room. This is configured with the cool pattern for your interior finishes. That's what this looks like, this salt and pepper granite. Then we have a drop-in range once again, and an over the stove microwave. We're gonna upgrade a little bit over here. Let's go check out this pantry. I don't know about you, but this looks pretty sizable to me. Boy, you got a lot of storage in here. And what I noticed too is, I mean, you really have a lot of square footage on these countertops as well. You know, you got like a good 5 feet here on either side of the stove, and you have countertop over there as well, in addition to a really nice sized island. Here we have an apron front stainless sink, and I am noticing the upgrades on the fixtures as well. This is a nice upgrade as well compared to what we've been seeing, and that's Moen fixture. And then we have the living space here. Once again, there's possibilities for multiple configurations, and you could definitely interchange this space. I feel like if you wanted to have your living space here where the dining room is, that's an easy switch. And then have your dining space over there to the left. And moving on, let's go check out the master suite. Once again, super nice space. These rooms feel pretty similar in windows from space to space, and that's for efficiency. You're not gonna see walls of windows in these homes, because obviously windows is where you get your cooling leaking, more so than closed-in walls. So while it lets in plenty of light, it's still very energy efficient on the windows. And moving into the master bathroom, what's really great here is you're upgrading to a tub. So you're gonna have a tub and a walk-in shower in here as well, and dual vanities, as well as your water closet, and a nice size master closet space. And here we are in the exterior space of this home, and right away I noticed that you have definitely a good sized yard. And what I like about this home is the expansive covered patio space. That's very nice. All right, and now we're gonna head off to the largest model in this community, and I think you're really gonna love it, so let's go take a look. All right, here we are in the Bailey floor plan. This is a 5-bedroom, 3-bath, and you get a bonus 3-car garage in this floor plan, and the square footage comes out at 2553. So let's go take a look. Right off the entryway, we have a hallway for our ancillary bedrooms. I've got this set up as an office, and this is a good sized space, and we have a walk-in closet, all of the bedrooms in this particular home. Okay, let's head in next door to our second bedroom. Once again, this is a super nice space. I think this bedroom is quite a bit larger than the first one we saw. This can be configured a multitude of ways, as well as another nice walk-in closet. Now let's go across the way and we'll see one more. Well, first of all, we're gonna see the public bathroom for this side of the home. And we have dual vanities as well as a tub shower combo, good sized bathroom. And here we have our third bedroom space. And this one is a really good size as well. Wow, I'm I'm very impressed by the size of this bedroom. As you can see, it's 2 twin-size mattresses, so there's going to be a lot of extra play area here, or you know, if this needs to be your office space, you're going to just have ample room for all your storage or whatever furniture needs you have. And a walk-in closet on this one as well. Now let's head down the hallway, and I got a nice surprise for you over here on the right. So here right away, you're going to see the laundry room space, which is a good size. Once again, you have room for a sink and possibly a fridge. Really, you could do both if you wanted to. And the hallway, and here's your entryway into your garage space. I'd love to show you the garages, but they love to lock these up because this is their storage space for the builder, so you never know what's in there. Right here we have a pantry space, linen style, good size. And another bathroom for this side of the house, which it feels like a suite. It's not all enclosed in one spot, but this feels just like a mother-in-law suite. So it's very nice. Another coat closet here, as well as a bedroom space with what looks to be a pretty generous sized closet as well. And they removed all the doors. All right, let's take off. And then here we are in the public space. This is very grand, just a beautiful space. And this is a very nice sized kitchen. These guys have done a really great job designing these spaces. And you're gonna have a really good sized pantry here. Looks like a maze. Plenty of spots here for everything you need. This has a nice apron front sink in stainless, as well as a drop-in range. Once again, and then one thing you'll notice here in this series of home, the tile is upgraded to a wood plank floor versus just the square tiles. Good sized dining room, as well as now you're seeing dual sliders, which is a really nice feature that I love. Lets so much light into this space.
This slider's massive.
It is. This is a triple panel slider, so you're gonna be able to open this all the way to the far end, and that's just gonna, if you're, you know, entertaining and you wanna open up the home, that'll be very nice as well. And a very nice size sectional couch here, so there's plenty of room for whatever you might wanna do for your design options here. Now let's take a look in the master. This is a great size spot as well. And this is recessed here, which is kind of nice because it gives you your dresser or whatever you want on this wall is recessed. So it's gonna leave you more open floor space for walking, and very good size nightstands on either side of this king size bed. So you're good to go on space. Heading into the master bath, we have, once again, a tub here for you and split vanities. One for each of you, so that's nice. And then we have another pantry style closet here. This is really nice for linens and whatever else you might need. Water closet, as well as your walk-in shower, and a very generous size master closet. And let's go take a look out back because I think you're gonna like what you see. And what I mean by that is this series of homes are their largest, and you're not gonna have a lot with less than 10,000 square feet here. So that is what's very nice. So they've got this decorated very nicely. You got a barbecue area and a little fire pit with a patio here for entertaining, and a really generous backyard space. And you do have a covered patio here, which is underneath the roof of the home. So that's very nice. That'll be shaded most of the time, so it'll be really comfortable when the sun's out here in the rest of your yard. All right, now I want to show you some really cool amenities in this particular master plan community that I think make it a great value and a super spot for you to choose as your next home. Let's go take a look. And here we are, the fire pit in this beautiful community center. And as you can see, we have 2 pergolas here covering this area, and they've got plenty of seating. This is a great space for parties and meeting your neighbors and just enjoying the pool. This is just a spectacular community center. I think this was just brilliantly thought out here. You don't see this too often. And what is really great is the HOA dues in this community are $120. So that's a great value that you're getting here with this beautiful pool and community center area. The interior space will not be available to the homeowners until after this community is built out. But once that happens, the builder is going to convert some of the space inside to a fitness center. And there's going to be several pieces of equipment available for the homeowners to use if you want to do some indoor fitness activities. So this is just really beautiful. I gotta say, this is wonderful. Let's let's continue to take a look. This is a really great pool, and another reason for that is this is a beach entry swimming pool with a little splash pad for the kids. And another feature that I really love is that this is a shade structure. So your little ones are not gonna get sunburnt, which happens in about 10 minutes here in the summer heat. So that's very nice. And they have shaded cabanas as well. So you're gonna be comfortable when you're sitting out here at the pool. Okay, let's take a little walk, and we're going to continue to show you the amenities while I talk to you about some more options that this community offers. So let's take a walk. I think today's buzzword is master plan community, and it can mean a lot of different things to different people. But when I think about it, I want to see amenities, lots of amenities. But what does that likely mean? Higher HOA dues. So for some people, more amenities are great because they can immerse themselves in the local lifestyle and spend most of their free time in the community, especially with the kids. As a parent, I like it when there's a lot of activities right outside the front door so you can keep them busy and happy every day. For others, they might be thinking less is more when it comes to the HOA and the amenities. Fewer common areas, fewer maintenance areas will likely mean a lower HOA fee. Let me know in the comments what kind of community you prefer. Paloma is kind of in the middle of the road, so that's what we're taking a look at. And this is a really amazing feature here. We have 2 gas grills here if you wanted to have an event at the community center, as well as this huge picnic style table for entertaining guests, as well as some free table space here. I mean, you could really have a grand party here. And over here on the other side is basketball courts as well. And in the beginning of the video, I wanted to share with you a couple of mistakes that you might not want to make when buying a new build here. And one of those potential mistakes and pitfalls can be over purchasing with upgrades when you build a new home. So the general rule right now is 10% above the list price is about where you want to stay to avoid appraisal problems down the road. If you put a whole bunch of money into the home, chances are that you're going to have a tough time appraising if and when you do decide to sell. So keeping those upgrades right around 10% is going to keep you from getting into trouble with upgrades. And another thing that we're finding is to build pools. Recently, the cost of building a pool has gone through the roof. I can attest to that personally because I just built one. And sometimes these backyards can get into $100,000 or more. And what most people don't realize is, yes, you want that beautiful outdoor living space with that opulent swimming pool and all the amenities that go along with these gorgeous backyards that you see. And while it's wonderful, you're gonna find that an appraiser is only gonna give you, give or take, $10,000 to $15,000 on a swimming pool. And we may see that change over time, but that's what it is right now. So as you might imagine, you can get into quite a bit of trouble when trying to sell your home if that's what the situation you find yourself in. So just a couple of things to keep in mind. Anytime that you decide to upgrade your home over 10%, the builders right now are requiring you to put dollar for dollar down. So in other words, if you have over $50,000 in upgrades on a $500,000 home, let's say your upgrade package comes to $80,000, the builder will require you to put down the difference between the $50,000 and the $80,000 in earnest money. So in case the sale falls through, then unfortunately you will be on the hook for that rather than the builder. So just something to keep in mind. And one really great thing about this community is these homes are built to spec. So you're not gonna have those upgrade problems that you might have with some of the other more luxurious builders. So that's going to be good for you. We work really hard to make these videos, so if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe down below. And we've developed relationships with the builders, so we can leverage that relationship to help you get the best deal possible when purchasing your new home. So if you're thinking about buying today or in the near future, please feel free to give us a call, shoot us a text, or send us an email, and let's get you going on your next home. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure to check out this video on another beautiful master plan community, Alora Vita.